is an exceptional game because each game starts at love. For this week's episode of Behind the Nets, we take a look at who Cupid has struck with his arrow. Now let's meet our bachelorette, Katie Klyczek. This Munster, Indiana native, if she's not playing tennis, enjoys paddleboarding and listening to John Mayer. Welcome, Katie. Now it is time to meet our bachelors. Bachelor number 1 is from Texas, and contrary to prior belief, this southern gent does not ride a horse everywhere he goes. Bachelor number 1, George Rivers. Woo! Now it's time for Bachelor number 2. Bachelor number 2 is a freshman from Tampa, Florida, but don't let this Sunshine State stud fool you. He used to live in England. Introducing Bachelor number 2, David Metz. Now it is time to meet Bachelor number 3. Bachelor number 3 is from Michigan and hasn't had a pop in 8 years, 1 month, and 12 days, but don't worry, he's still a sweetie, Alec Davila. Bachelor number 4 is from Ontario, Canada, and claims to have knocked himself unconscious by running into a net post. He's sure to make you fall head over heels though, Katie. Meet Raheel Manji. Welcome, Raheel.
So for our first question of the night, I want to hear your best pickup line. George?
Do you want to know a fact? You can't spell IU without you and I.
Oh.
I lost my number. Can I have yours?
Can I have directions? Directions to your heart.
I saw you checking me out, checking you out, checking me out. I think we should act on it.
All right, for our second question of the night, you're cooking me a romantic candlelit dinner. What's on the menu? George?
Most likely a big plate of lasagna with vegetables and cheesy breadsticks.
Steak, medium well.
I would make you stuffed shells with basil on top, and for dessert, strawberries and chocolate.
I think I'm going to go with a classic spaghetti here.
All right, Katie, it is time to make a decision. Who would you like to give your first rose to?
This is a tough one. I think I'm going to have to give my first rose to Alex. Do you accept this rose?
All right, who would you like to receive your second rose?
For the second rose, I think I'm going to have to give it to Raheel. I was checking you out too.
Katie, gentlemen, this is the final rose.
This is a tough decision, but I think I'm going to have to give the final rose to David. Do you accept my rose?
Absolutely, thank you.
George, unfortunately, it's time for you to say your goodbyes.
Bye, everyone.
So for our third question tonight, I want to know, what's your favorite season and why? David?
Fall, because it's the best time to fall in love.
My favorite season's winter, so we can curl up by the fire and watch the snow fall.
My favorite season's summer because I like it hot.
All right, our next question is, what is your idea of the perfect Valentine's Day date? David?
Well, Katie, before you wake up, I'm going to hop on my A bus because I'm a freshman. I don't have a car. I'm going to go to Dunkin' Donuts, get you some donuts, not fatten you up because they're tasty. I'm going to get you some coffee from Starbucks, I'm sure. Then the day's going to go on, and we're going to get into the evening, and we're going to have a beautiful dinner. And for dessert, I'm going to take you out to 50 Shades of Grey.
Katie, I'm going to pick you up in my car because I'm not a freshman, and I'm going to take you to a nice candlelit dinner, and we're going to go back home and watch a nice movie and just cuddle all night long.
Katie, hi. Nice to see you again. I think our perfect Valentine's Day date would be dinner at a 5-star restaurant because I spend the big bucks. We can go back to my dorm and watch Dear John.
All right, Katie, it is now time to pick your final 2 contestants. Who will receive this first rose?
I'm going to have to give my first rose to Alec. Will you accept this rose?
Katie, gentlemen, the final rose.
I'm going to have to give my final rose to Raheel. Will you accept this rose?
Yes.
How eager there, Raheel. David, unfortunately, this is your goodbye. Please say your goodbyes to you guys and to Katie, please.
Katie, it was good seeing you. I'm hurt, but I'll go on.
Now for the final challenge. The two of you will try to win my heart by singing an epic love song of your choosing. Raheel, you're up first.
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you were right. Believing for so long. I'm all out of love. What am I without you? I can't be too late to say that I was so wrong.
My body's telling me yeah, baby. I don't wanna hurt nobody, but there is something that I must confess to you.
All right, Katie, the final two. Who will receive the final rose?
Well, guys, it was fun. I'm gonna have to say, Raheel, you did not win my heart. I'm sorry, Alec. Will you accept my rose?
Yes, I will. Katie, will you take this rose and be my Valentine?
Of course.
Katie, guys, thank you guys so much for participating today. Be sure to make it out to the IU Tennis Center this Saturday at 11 a.m. to watch the women's tennis team take on Marquette. And as always, go IU!